Hello and welcome back to Yakuza 0. Hope you're doing well. In the last couple of episodes we were doing some side stories, but I think it's time to get back onto main story quest business. So I think a taxi is probably the quickest way to get to where we want to be going here. So let's make our way to the nearest taxi spot. Oh, million yen vending machines on the cards. I never can resist. It's just going to be a stamina and super duper again, isn't it? Scotch whiskey. Okay, I don't think that's of an awful lot of use to me. Disappointing. Never mind. I mean, if I could sell that thing for $1 million, then I'd be happy, but yeah, and this one always costs 10,000. For some reason, this is just the busiest taxi in the city. Okay, so from this corner, it should just be a short jaunt to that little pink marker. And that's now 2 kilometers I've travelled by dashing. Here we go, into Little Asia. Is it down this alleyway? I think it is, yeah. You Kiryu-san? I'm just here to see Tachibana. I can't get him by phone. Please, let me through. I know. I'm not here to stop you. Chen-san asked me to wait here for you. Jin-san? The local elder, right? He didn't like us much. Yeah, follow me. Is Tachibana all right? Come and see yourself. I can already see myself, I just need to have a mirror. Ah, I know that's not what he meant, but I'm too funny to resist. Not looking any better, is he? Tachibana. He's weaker than before. His condition got pretty bad for a couple of days. He just woke up a while ago, now that he's finally stabilized. Apologies for being out of touch, Kiryu-san. I'm fine now. Yeah, you look great. Take all the time you need. Makoto Makimura is here in Kamurocho. I left her with one of the homeless guys camped out in West Park. She's waiting for her big brother to come get her. Oda-san told you then that she is my sister. Then I owe you a second apology. I was planning to tell you everything once this was settled. I thought I'd made that clear to Oda-san as well. Yes? Oda, he tried to kill Makoto. I am afraid I don't understand. That's the last I heard from Oda. Haven't been able to reach him since we left Osaka. I expect Oda-san is no longer alive. Maybe not. All of this is my fault. 10 years ago, I chose to flee instead of properly grappling with my own fate. That choice threw both my mother's and sister's lives into chaos. Now it has claimed Oda-san's life as well. My blood made me a pariah in China. They called me a Japanese devil. Behind that term was a war's worth of venom against Japan. I grew up fearing everyone around me until the day I fled the country, leaving my mother and sister to fend for themselves in China, alone. After growing up hated for being a Japanese boy in China, now the Japanese called me Chinese. Those early days in Sotenbori were spent just desperately trying to stay alive, to defend myself. Once a person sets foot in the underworld, the only way to survive is to devour those around you, to climb a ladder fashioned from their bones. Show a moment's weakness, and they'll devour you instead. Just after I had finally grown numb to it, lost all sense of good or evil, or any interest in the difference, I learned my mother and sister had come to Japan, to Kamurocho. I left Sotenbori to find them, and used whatever power and influence I'd won to set down roots in Kamurocho, to form a network of knowledge. What I would do once I found them, I had no idea. I only knew I could not live not knowing what misery I had caused them by abandoning them in China. In the end, all I learned was that my sister had vanished from Kamurocho just before I could find her, and that my mother and grandfather had already died. That, and one other thing, that the tiny plot of land my sister now held the rights to had the potential to become a fatal obstacle to the Kamurocho revitalization project. Okay, so he's known that it was Makoto's land all along, I guess. You mean the empty lot? Correct. The Dojima family began funneling tremendous sums of money into real estate acquisitions for the project. If their plans bore fruit, Dojima stood to gain that money back tenfold. But if their plans met with an obstacle due to the existence of the empty lot, my sister would become a target for the Yakuza. Right, which is exactly what we're seeing now. That is why, as soon as I realized the possibility, I approached Kazuma-san, captain of the Dojima family, in an effort to negotiate my sister's safety. So you struck a deal with Kazuma-san. But why? Because Kazuma-san feared the consequences of Sohei Dojima gaining any more power than he already possesses. Nani? Dojima's influence already far exceeds the bounds of both his intelligence and judgment. That's a nice burn, now I'll remember that one. Kazuma-san feared the sort of rampage unique to small men drunk on disproportionately large power. If Sohei Dojima acquired the empty lot, it would likely buy him the seat of captain at Tojo clan headquarters. In time, he would become the Tojo clan's third chairman. Even Kazuma-san would be unable to stop him. Kazuma-san advised me to build a real estate firm around the intelligence network my search had created, so that I could secure the empty lot before the Dojima family and protect my sister, and so that the firm would hold as much power as possible in the process. So Tachibana real estate, that was Kazuma's idea. The birth of Tachibana real estate, as well as these events revolving around the empty lot, have played out according to Kazuma Shintaro, the perfect play penned by a genius. The reason you and I are standing here together now is that he and I joined hands, me to find my sister, and Kazuma-san to control the Tojo clan from behind the scenes. Still, my sister. After I walked out on my family, She has every right to hate me. A few days ago, Sarah-san informed me that she'd lost sight in both eyes. I thought it would be best if I kept the fact that I was her brother silent. Meaning you feel different now? Indeed. The woman you described to me, this Makoto Makimura, it's her. She is every bit the sister I remember. The whole reason she was in Sotenbori? It was to look for me. For a man like me. And still, she kept looking. Kiryu-san, I want to see my sister. I need to see Xiao Chao. That's the only reason I've hung on to life for this long. I won't run again. Not ever again. The long wait's over. And I can tell you she doesn't hate you. Although, she does still need your help. Right. The Dojima family's here. They're telling us to hand over Tachibana-san. They know you're in here. What the hell? Why did it have to be now? Can you stand, Tachibana? Yes. So what's been happening in recent process? Oh, here he is, it's Tachibana. Is people have given us a big info dump and then been killed. So I'm not feeling like it's looking good for Tachibana right now. You came for Tachibana? Heh, you're here too, Kiryu. You should have died ages ago. Alright, step one, fight these goons. Lovely. Oh, Tachibana's up and fighting too, but he's really, really poorly. Am I going to have to defend him? Oh no, it looks like he's strong. He's actually going to be able to perform some help here. So at the moment he's kind of taking on two, and I'm sort of dealing with these here. I really want to get this guy while he's down, but I'm not being offered a heat action. There we go, there's one. I mean, he was nearly dead anyway, but you know. I mean, if Tachibana had a health bar, then I'd be concerned, but so far it looks like he doesn't. Okay, I see furniture flying. Let's switch to some of this. Ah, nice. Yeah, let's swing the furniture. Can I get a chair? Yeah, take a seat, boys. Some more furniture over here. Let's get it. And let's grab this. And let's bring it on over. I'm helping. Job's good. It would appear they were the only ones, for now. But they know you've been hiding here. More will be coming. Indeed, we should leave through the back. It is this way. I really should have gone to a restaurant before coming in here. Top up my health, you know? It's fine. I've got lots of consumables on me. Every single scene change, I'm afraid there's going to be an ambush. I cannot stay in Little Asia any longer. Kiryu-san, let us hurry to West Park. To where Makoto is? Oh, stop saying that out loud. Someone could be listening. So long as Dojima is after the empty lot, nowhere is safe for her. The only way is to hurry and process the paperwork for her to release ownership. That's a bad camera angle. What is it? We're being watched. Sniper bullet in 3, 2, 1. He's gotten a lot of his strength back. Don't know who this lurch-looking fella is. Oh, hardcore parkour. There is no worse adversary. You know him? I saw him once, in the mainland mafia. He is the most effective hitman I am aware of. His name is Lao Gui. He has a very distinctive look about him. The murder in the empty lot appeared amateur. To such a perfect extent, the police focused entirely on you. That takes a professional. For Lao Gui, it would be simple. What's that mean? If an assassin of his caliber is working for the Dojima family, it's almost certain he's the one behind the killing you were framed for. Come out, Tachibana. I was ordered to take you, not kill you. What's he saying? His aim is to capture me alive. Not you though, mate. In our current condition, we cannot hope to run from Lao Gui, let alone fight. However, you should be able to escape alone. Please, take care of my sister. Tachibana's going to sacrifice himself for us? Tachibana, don't! Is this the point at which it turns out he was lying about taking him in alive? Behave yourself and I will stay alive for you. The other man is not in my contract. He is nothing to me. Ah, Vienna. Damn. Looks like it stopped bleeding though. And Kiryu's given up. It's just too hard. You. Chen-san. Tachibana-san was taken by the Dojima family about 3 hours ago. I have men from Little Asia looking for where he was taken. A Dojima officer called Shibusawa knew that Tachibana-san was receiving dialysis here. It seems that Oda was leaking information to him. So Shibusawa was just letting him run free until now? Oda was Shibusawa's lapdog. I assume his plan was to let Tachibana-san do the work of finding Makoto Makimura, then swoop in and take her. That is what I would do, were I him. Damn. But you really think you can find where they took him? I can't promise anything, but we're doing all we can. I'd even considered naming the boy my successor. I do want to help him, truly. Perhaps you were already aware. The empty lot was just one piece of the land owned by Tachibana-san and Makoto Makimura's grandfather, a man by the name of Genzo Makimura. After the war, hard times forced him to sell off most of his property. But records show that he negotiated with 4 different buyers to deliberately sell the land off in small parcels. Most likely, in order to retain the rights to one small sliver of it. Why would he do that? At the time, Genzo Makimura had a daughter living in China, though they were separated. That was Tachibana-san's mother. Perhaps he hoped that one sliver of land would serve as a beacon to help her find him, should she ever come to Japan in search of her father. Mind you, that's simply what I might do in his place. Ironic, isn't it? That a father's love for his daughter should condemn her children to be placed at the center of a Yakuza power struggle. But that isn't Makimura's fault, nor was he wrong to will his grandchild the land. It is you Yakuza who are to blame. Is that not so? By now, the Dojima family will be subjecting Tachibana-san to extreme torture in order to capture Makoto Makimura. We should probably get to the park then. Yet if we were to take direct action against Dojima, the Tojo clan would doubtless no longer suffer Little Asia to exist. I'll go as soon as you tell me where. I'll get Tachibana out, whatever it takes. That is why we tended to your injuries. However badly they may still hurt, you must assist us in this task. You couldn't stop me. Very good. We will contact you once we learn Tachibana-san's location. Go and watch over his sister until then. I should check on Makoto. Not like I can do much till they find Tachibana anyway. Okay. Looks like this is the way to the exit. Let's be on our way. Got another one of these lovely wiggly back and forths. How fun these are. Bouncing off the walls. This way. Oh. Door frames. Oh, and another one. God. Oh. Here we go. We've made it to the end. Thank goodness. No, someone's found us. The Dojima family. You had us looking for you. The men upstairs decided they're tired of dealing with your crap. Kill on sight, they said. Damn. Seriously? How long do you plan on taking to die already? Tell me, how's it feel, eh? You let Tachibana talk you into picking a fight with Dojima, then got the rug pulled out from under you. Though he's probably 6 feet under by this point too. Ain't that right? Nishikiyama? You've got no friends left. Let's just put an end to it, eh, Kiryu? Kiryu, Kuze is torturing Tachibana right now. It's only a matter of time till he gives them the empty lot. Do you still think there's any hope? Where's Tachibana now? They're not telling us rank and file, guys. Even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. You were our friend once. This is where things really get fun. Fantastic. We'll be the witnesses. How about you two slug it out till one of you drops dead? What the hell? We'll even let you take the credit, Nishikiyama. You can climb to the top over your brother's dead body. I tell you, Yakuza are some of the dumbest sons of bitches I've ever seen. Huh? You talking about me, smartass? How about you explain what the fuck you mean by that? Oh, Nishikiyama's on our side after all. The empty lot's going to be Dojima's soon enough. Once it is, that's the end for Kazuma-san. And you think I'm going to sit back and watch that happen? No matter whose ass I've got to kick to stop it. Am I right, Kiryu? Nice. Nishiki and I could be teaming up on these guys, I think. Fool. You realize what you're doing? I told you before. If you side with me, you'll... Shut up. As for me, I'm not interested in climbing the ranks of a Tojo clan without you in it. So say whatever the hell you want. You and I are still oath brothers. You best be ready. I'm sticking with you till death do us part. If you're all in, I guess I've got nothing left to say. Impressive. Peel off tuxedo. Are we doing it too? I mean, I just don't understand how the physics of that works, but cocky little... Let's rock and roll, bro. Yeah. Come on. Join me next time to see Kiryu and Nishiki kicking some ass without shirts on.